Left fielder, number 17, making his double-A. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Reed Trimble.
Reed Trimble.
One and two, here's the pitch. And there's a hit. Lead runner stops at second. Up against it with 2 strikes right there, but still managed to win the at-bat. Nice line drive cut there, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate.
Number 17.
Line, and that's a base knock. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Next up at the dish for the curve, Brendan Dixon.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Brendan Dixon.
Here comes the 2-2. On the ground, could be 2. Oh, great stop. Slings to second. On to first, double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Stepping to the plate for Altoona, number 17. Strike 1. No fun getting jammed like that.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hey, no one better right here.
Ripped to third. Play made. That ends the inning. Digging in for the Bay Sox, number 68. To third, Brannigan. There's one.
Got him.
And they easily get the out at first. It's a double play. It's the Large Lad Burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. Grounder to the left side. And foul ball. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss as that one was high. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. 1 down. Douglas Hodo, the next to hit. Dunks one into left. And here is the left fielder, number 17. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off.
Come on, ball.
Popped up. Makes the grab on the run. Through 8 full. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, the left fielder, number 17. That one fouled off. Like others before him, he dominated both sides of the game in the amateur ranks. As always, the question for a two-way player is whether that prowess will translate. To the left, knocks it down. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. Go-ahead run on base.
Number 15.
Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Jacob Cozart. And the 1-2. Ripped down the line for a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That's what the kids watching should pay attention to. He let that pitch on the outside part of the plate travel deep, then stepped through it and zipped it down the line for a double. Lifted in the air to right center. Cunningham has a beat on it. And that's that. Man at first with one gone. Next up for the Baysox, Vance Honeycutt. Another full count pitch. Lines this one to left. Reaching down, makes the catch. Digging in at the plate for the curve, number 17.
Oh, now he doesn't want any party. Let's go.
Foul ball there. And the pitch. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And they put the tag on him for the out. Trying to eke out at least one run and send this ball game to extras. Foul ball there. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. Home team down by one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. When he enters the game, hitters know they'll have to deal with that excellent velocity. Even with it being more common for pitchers to... Strike three, got him swinging. And that's the ball game. The Baysox. And now, Reed Trimble.
Leading off for Chesapeake, the designated hitter, Reed Trimble.
Ripped to third and caught. Lightning quick reflexes at third on that diving catch. He's really showing some great skill at the hot corner. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Wells, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2023. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Runner at first with one gone. The left fielder will hit next. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time.
No balls. 1 strike.
Runner on the move.
Hey, way to check it out, boy.
And there's a hit. Runner holds up at second, 2 aboard now. Everything came together on that swing.
Now
One away, runners at first and third. And now the first baseman, Brendan Dixon. Now the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Stepping to the plate for Altoona, number 6. Now a flare into the outfield, and it drops in. Coming to the plate, here's the throw, but it's offline. It's a 3-run game at 6-3. This broadcast is sponsored by Blank's Disposal Services, specializing in unusual trash needs. Their white glove service means it'll be like a swing. This one is hammered. It's got a chance to get out of here. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Anthony Servideo. On the ground to third. And it gets by. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and it's a double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. And the next batter, the catcher, number 33, Glenn. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
So 2 down. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Douglas Hodo. Right side, and this might do it. Williams. And that'll do it.
He's out.
No complaints about getting a team win, but he's... Next up at the dish for the curve, number 17.
Hee-haw! 0-1.
Swing and a foul pushed off to the right. Valencia leads off of first with 2 out. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Righty comes to the plate. Lands foul. We'll reset and do it again. Line drive for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Brendan Dixon. Here comes the 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Stepping in, the catcher, number 6.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing, soft line drive. Nice grab. First frame. And here at the plate, the left fielder, number 17. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
1-0.
Runners at first and second, and nobody out. He swings and fouls one off.
2-1.
Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Digging in for the Bay Sox, number 11. Swings, and this one's lifted high and deep to left. Way back there. And it is gone. That's gotta feel good. And they add on. It's 4-1.
Now batting, number 17.
Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Some hitters are just so good at covering the outer half of the plate. He did very well to extend his arms and use a whole lot of torque to pull that one up and, well, I'll come back to that thought. That's out number 3. Next up for the Bay Sox, Douglas Hodo. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And a base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. That's a swing to be proud of
now
for
batting,
sure.
That
one had
17.
an exit velocity of 105 miles per hour. Anytime you hit one that hard, you're shocked if you don't wind up with a hit. Fouled off. He was late. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns for second. Here comes the throw. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the
Man
first
on at
baseman,
first, and now the first baseman, Brendan Dixon. Rolls away a little bit. And a high fly out to center. Gets there. Got it. Man at first with one gone. And next, the cleanup hitter, Anderson De Los Santos.
Runner
on the go. That one smashed to left field.
Hit me.
Out number 2. in at the plate for the curve, number 17. Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
No ball.
The
One
Bay
strike.
Sox up by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th. Down 0-2, swings through it. That's a pitch he's got a
0-2.
lot of confidence in. So much so that he'll throw it 3, maybe 4 straight times if hitters aren't laying off it. On the ground, picks it up. There with plenty of time, inning over. 2 left on. We go to the 9th. Here's the third baseman, number 68. Dunks one into left. All over that one. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the...
Now pitching for
All
the
set
curve.
to start.
Number
Well, it's a
17.
one-run ball game. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, number 11. And that one fouled off. To the left side, but it is well fouled. High fly ball to right field. Makes the catch for the out. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. Fouled off down the right side. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th inning.
Ball, no.
Might have released that curve a little too soon. It backed up on him a bit. This one is labeled. Pretty deep. Gone! That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Wallops this one out towards right center. And a base hit. Into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch AB. With balls into the gaps like that one, hitters know they can think about extra bases and make that wide turn around first base. That's a great swing. And a big-time shot now to grab the lead this late in the game. And he's showing some frustration on the mound. This relief appearance could spiral on him. This one's in the dirt. Foul ball there. 1 out, and the potential go-ahead run is at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And just misses with that one. What a take with 2 strikes. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. 1 out, the go-ahead run is at second, here in the top of the 9th. And a base hit right there. Now a long throw home. But it's offline, the run will score. And in the 9th,
Now
they
batting.
take the lead.
Now pitching for the
A new arm into the game, the righty, Chase Sugart, getting thrown into the fire. Here's the center
Batting
fielder,
second,
Elijah
the
Green.
center fielder, Elijah Green.
Swing and a high fly to left. It's pretty far back.
Relay three, relay three.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Top
Leading
half
off
of the
for
second
Altoona,
inning from
the left
Harrisburg.
fielder, number 17.
Ground ball to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the
Leading
play.
off for the Senators,
Bottom of the inning,
the first
and now
baseman,
Carlos De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
And there's a hit. That was a great swing he put on that pitch.
Now
That
batting,
one had an
number
exit
17.
velocity of 105 miles per hour. Anytime you hit one that hard, you're shocked if you don't wind up with a hit. This one in the air to right, Howell. And there's two down. Would you like to learn to make music and work through your personal issues? Then call the fine folks at Thad's Theremin Therapy and book a complimentary trial session today. Bottom of the fifth here in Harrisburg. The tying run is aboard. Well, he's dealt with a lot of traffic on the bases, but still no runs
number
allowed. But it
17.
really feels like he's playing with fire here. The left fielder getting ready to hit. Chases a high fastball there. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Lifted in the air to right center. Howell on the move to the gap. Hauls it in, and there's two away. One out and two on. Digging in at the plate for the curve, number 17. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a miss. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Next one's popped in the air into right, and it drops in. Throw to the plate. Not in time, and the run scores. And they take a 3-run
Now
lead.
batting, the first baseman, Brendan.
And now the first baseman,
Dixon.
Brendan Dixon.
Hey,
2-2 pitch.
Easy right now. Runner.
In the dirt, runner going for second. Now a single could score two. The calculus has shifted out there on the mound. Before throwing that one in the dirt, the pitcher could have had that double play ball to escape the inning. But now, any mistake you make could, on the ground, right side, takes it to first for the out. Next up at the dish for the curve, number 6.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
And that'll load the bases. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. And now the right fielder, Joel Mendez. Swing lifted to left field. It's carrying. Settles under it and makes the catch. As they escape. Stepping up to the plate for Harrisburg, Carter Howell. And this one lifted to left. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. The run scores from second. And they cut the lead to 2. He's in there.
He's safe.
Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3
Number
bases in
17.
the process. He's got some impressive wrist strength to be able to pull a ball on the outer half that hard. Not many hitters can do that. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Swing, soft line drive. There with plenty of time. Inning over. 2 runners left. 2 away here, nobody on. Carlos De La Cruz, the next to hit. In the air to right, and that should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them. Digging in, Peter Bird. One down. Top half of the second inning from Harrisburg. On the ground to the left. That's the first out. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation. Two away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, number 42.
Number 42.
Foul ball there. Oh, 1 now. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. And that's downstairs and outside. Hernandez leading off first with 2 away. Line drive. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Payoff pitch. Now a flare off the bat. And it falls! Around from second, the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Julio Rodriguez.
2 outs and runners at first and second. The catcher will hit next. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. And a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away. And that makes it 3 hits in a row for this lineup. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Skips in, and excellent work to hold that one close. Could have been dangerous. One, 2 now. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. Tag. Not in time. Safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Now batting.
No outs.
42.
Runner at first. Digging in at the plate for the curve. Number 42. Oh, that got the batter pretty flush.
Hit by pitch. First base.
And the next batter, Brendan Dixon. Here it comes. High fly ball to shallow right field. There to make the catch. Runner tagging from first. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. 1 out and 2 on. Stepping to the plate for Altoona, number 42. The 0-1. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips to second, that's 1, and that's 2. We go to the 8th. Now, the left fielder.
Ball.
Late swing fouled it off. just a hair behind on that fastball. He's got to get the swing going earlier. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. One-two pitch.
Hey,
might be 2. He turns and heads for second. Chance at a 3-bagger. The relay, the tag, out. Nice hitting by the batter, but great defense and a big swing of momentum getting the tag out at third base. That is a lift for the pitcher. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a high fly to left. It's pretty deep.
hit me at 3, hit me at 3.
Makes the call and the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw comes into third. Applies the tag and they get 2. Double play. 1 out and the potential go-ahead run is at second.
Here we go. Need you right here.
Foul ball there. And the 0-1 now. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here in the top half of the 10th. Knocks that one away and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to right. And now 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman.
Moving on to the bottom of the 10th. Now at the dish, Yohandy Morales. Now a high fly ball to left center. And there's 1 down. One away and the potential winning run at second. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And there's a hit. Throw comes in quickly and the winning run at third now with only 1 gone. Next up at the dish for the curve, number 42. And that's ripped to left. Base hit, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline and the run scores. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Brendan Dixon.
2 outs and a runner at first. And now it's going to be Brendan Dixon. 3-1 pitch. And we see the least exciting of the 3 true outcomes this time as he draws the walk. Stepping in, the catcher, number 42.
Hey, right guy, right place. Nobody better. On now.
0-2, and the delivery. Rolls away a little bit. Swinging a high fly ball out to left. Pinckney. That ends the inning and limits the damage. And next, the cleanup hitter, Yohandy Morales.
1-1-1.
Hard hit, right side. And that is the ball game. Number 42 did pretty well for them in the win. Collected 3 hits. The left fielder now at the plate. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Need you now. Your turn.
In the air, out towards right center. And that's that. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Emmanuel Ramirez. And there's a base hit into left. Runner on base to start the inning. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. The left fielder digs in now. That one almost got the batter. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Now this is belted to right. That one's back there. It one-hops off the wall. Could be trouble. Around first, hustling for two. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Not much to nitpick about that swing. 106 miles per hour on the exit velocity. That ball was simply scorched. Trying to move the runner over here. And there are two outs. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though.
Hey, keep it going. Leave you right here now.
This one's in the dirt. Runner holds tight. It's a full count. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of base hit, run in to score. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. On the ground, tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. Nobody on with one out. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, number 17. Late on that fastball. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Strike two. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Struck out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. So 2 on and 2 out. Here's the second baseman, Cortland Lawson. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to left field. That ends the inning. We go to the ninth. Digging in at the plate for the curve, the left fielder, number 17. Swinging up, the bat went flying there. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Fly ball out to center. And there's one away. Kind of an average performance. It was a Stepping to the plate for Altoona, number 17. 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Puts this one in the air down the line. That drops in no man's land, a foul ball. The 0-1 offering. There goes the runner. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. 1 down. Digging in for the Senators, number 82. Dumps one into left. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. Swing and a miss. Down 0-2, and now you
0-2.
have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe going to have to fight one or two off. Left field getting pretty deep. This one on its way. Gets over his head. Now he turns for second. Here comes the throw. Not going to get him. He's in there. The tag, and he's out. On to the next inning. Here's the left fielder, number 17.
One ball, no strike.
This one in the air to right. Howell. One away. One down. Base is empty here in the ninth. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. They haven't mustered much offense yet, but they're not that far down. One mistake could put them right in this thing. Hard hit for a base hit. Runner at first with one gone. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, number 6. 0-2 now. In the dirt.
One ball, 2 strike.
The throw, tag, he's out! I'm so impressed with his... Gotta be a frustrating day. The team lost... The left fielder, the next to hit. Making a lot of contact recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
One and oh.
In the dirt, but blocked. Safe! He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play. Big opportunity now for the offense after the pitcher bounced that one in the dirt. The wild pitch gives you runners at second and third, so you have to make the most of this chance. Fouled off, he was late. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball right side. And 2 away now as the run comes in from third. 1 down. Next up at the dish for the curve, number 17. Foul ball there. Kicks and delivers. Can't come up with it. But plenty of time to work. And that's the second out. Here's the third baseman, Yohandy Morales. Fly to left. The left fielder gets under it. Out number 2. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. The left fielder, the batter now, whiffs for strike 1. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy double play. To second, there's one. Double play. That is outstanding defense. This broadcast is sponsored by Thad's Theremin Therapy, helping you through life's challenges with the soothing sounds of theremin music. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. And here at the plate, the left fielder, number 17. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Soft contact in the air. Flips it. There's one. And it's a double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Next to hit for the Senators, Carter Howell. On the ground to third, Glenn. To first. That'll end the evening's action. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them. Stepping to the plate for Altoona, number 17. On fire at the dish lately. 7 hits so far in the series. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Fouled off down the right side. Runner at second with 2 down. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by the bat. Coming to the dish now for Harrisburg, Trey Lipscomb. On 0-1, the delivery. Dumps one into left. Throw into third. And he's easily out at the plate. 2 gone now. Go-ahead run on base. Digging in at the plate for the curve, number 17.
Number 17.
Big opportunity to do damage, but the hitter can't get over-aggressive, or it could backfire big time. That one fouled off. On the ground to third. There's one. Got him. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Got unique needs in redoing your basement? Call Montresor Basement Design and ask for Fortunato. Bottom of the 5th here in Harrisburg. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it.
Right guy, right spot. Need you.
Fouled off. He was late. To third, might be 2. The throw to second. Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break through. First and second, 2 outs. And now the DH, Yohandy Morales. This one is labeled. That's pretty far back.
Yeah, here we go. Relay,
Can't get there. Should be extra bases. 1 run comes across. Another scores. 2 runs come in on the play. And they take a 3-run lead. Nicely done. Brings home 2. Great swing. Not quite enough to leave the yard, but you could tell it was going to be extra bases as soon as it got over his head and left. Fly ball, right field. Lawson heading towards it. Can't get to this one. Runner at first. Brendan Dixon getting ready to hit. Now here's the 0-2. It bounces and he heads for second. Throw to second. Out. For me, what makes that throwing? I think he may find a way to get some extra cage. The left fielder, number 17. Stepping to the plate for Altoona, number 17.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go, kid.
Strike! Woo! No
Runner
ball.
at first, one away.
Nice rip!
Hard hit for a base hit. Lead runners around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Everything came together on that swing. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. On the ground to the left, Frias. To second, there's one. Double play! What a twin killing to end the inning. One down. Digging in at the plate for the curve, number 17. Out to center. On the move. Makes the grab, and there's two away. The left fielder now at the plate. 1 for 2.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Blooper to right. That holds the runner at second base. One out and runners at first and second. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, Brendan Dixon. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. This one is gone. Powers that one out to left. A 3-run home run.
17.
And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. 2 down. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Cody Huff. Line drive. That's a base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. Coming up to the dish for Akron, Dayan Frias. On the ground to third, this should do it. That's the ball game. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped. So the closers.
Number
Leading
17.
off, Justin Boyd. 1 for 3.
Ball 1.
Because they're behind, you expect them to be a little more patient, which gives the pitcher an opportunity to get ahead early. That's exactly what he did there. Foul ball there. Righty comes to the plate. Out to short. Tosses to first.
He's out.
Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Next up for the Rubber Ducks, number 51. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1.
Ball.
Smoked on the ground to second. They are down to their final out. Digging in for the Rubber Ducks, Angel Henao. Wallops this one out towards right center. It's back there. Bangs off the wall. In safely with a double, second of the day. Some excellent swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. Smoked it into the gap, just not quite the right swing to put it over the wall. Skied to left, and this should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. The pitcher, number 17, with some outstanding. Stepping to the plate for Akron, Isaiah Green. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Here comes the throw. Not in time. It's a double. That's a great example of his top-end speed. When he turns on the afterburners out of the box, it's really fun to watch. The left fielder, the next to hit, takes ball one. Runners on the corners, nobody out.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's ripped for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That's a swing I'm sure he'll want to come back to in the video room and try to replicate consistently. Great rip to the opposite field for a hit. In the dirt, but blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Now the payoff pitch. This one popped up. The third baseman under it. And that is a big first out. The catcher will hit next.
Here we go. Clutch up for us, huh?
And the righty fires. To first. Might be two here. Oh, the throw is too high. The tag out. But a run does score on the error. As we go to the last of the third. And now the left fielder.
1 ball, no strike. Hup. 1-1.
Here's a high chopper. And out at first. Back to the top of the order here. Coming up to the dish for Akron, Isaiah Green. Line to left. Dives, but can't make the catch. He turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 2 outs and a runner at first. Next up at the dish for the curve, number 17. Swings through it. So close to getting through the frame without having to deal with the meat of the order. Can't let that single lead to a meltdown. Grounds this one up the middle. Stops it on a slide. Throws to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. One away, tie game, potential go-ahead run at first. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Hey, right guy, right place.
Bash down the right side, but foul. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. 0-2, rocks and fires. Got the batter swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Winning run stands at second. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. The 0-1. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming to the plate. Throw is offline, and this ball game is over. They take the win in extra innings. 4-3. The left fielder, number 17. So 2 down. The left fielder getting ready to hit. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Down 0-2, swings through it. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Puts this one in the air down the line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. One out and the bases are empty. Next up for the Rubber Ducks, Jorge Burgos. Line drive, and it's caught. Stepping to the plate for Altoona, number 17. A laser into the outfield. Brings it in with a nice running grab. On to the top. Bases are empty with 2 away. Digging in for the Rubber Ducks, Ralphie Velasquez. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive. Fair ball. That 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Embrace your wild side.
1-0.
Out in front on that off-speed pitch.
1 strike.
Everything got going a little too early there. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one out to right. And that is a foul ball. Pitch misses there. Full count now.
3 balls.
I'd expect
2
him to
strikes.
try and put a fastball in the zone to avoid the leadoff walk. The hitter might be able to exploit that. To the right side. And it stays fair. As the tying run is forced to stop at second. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job to keep the hands tight to the body and get the barrel on plane with the ball there. That's why he was able to scorch that one up the first base line for a hit. Now a pivotal at bat in this ball game. Soft contact in the air. They put the tag on. The tying run is aboard. And now the left fielder, number 17, 1 for 3. Fouled off down the right side. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Home team down by 1. Here's a pop-up. And that'll do it. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, number 17, 1 of 4 with a double in yesterday's game.
Good, no one better up there. Here we go.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1 offering. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Runner at first, 1 away. Grounder to third. And it stays fair! Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw into third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough and got the hit. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter in the dirt. He breaks for second. Throw. They get the out. Today's action is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If your humors are out of balance, he's the one to call. Ask about specials on leeches and tree panning. This one is labeled. It's off the wall. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Chance at a 3-bagger. That's a leadoff triple.
He's safe.
Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for.
Now batting,
Very
number
nearly an
17.
opposite field blast, but that's really tough to do in the gap. The fences get pretty deep out there. Still an excellent swing and a good result. This one in the air to right, Burgos. And now 2 away. Now at the plate, Khalil Watson. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line, and that's a base knock. The tying run is aboard. Digging in at the plate for the curve, number 17, 1 for 2.
Hey! No ball.
We're here in
1
the
strike.
bottom of the 4th. 2 outs and a runner at 3rd.
Ball 1.
Up the middle. There with plenty of time. Inning over. So 4. Base is empty with 2 out. Next up at the dish for the curve, number 17. Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Down 0-2, swings through it. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical.
Ball.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch.
2-2.
Next one's popped in the air into right, Burgos. And that'll wrap this inning up. 2 gone and the base is loaded. Now it's the second baseman, Khalil Watson. High fly ball down the line and left. The left fielder drifting towards this one. Reaches over the wall and got it. Now up, Glenn Allen Hill Jr. On the ground, this should do it. Sanford fires over to first. That'll end the evening's action. Tough sliding for him in this one for sure. Sure, they got the win, but this wasn't a day he will be super proud of. One down. Coming up to the dish for Akron, number 6. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Swings and lifts this one in the air to left. It's got some distance behind it. It slams off the bottom of the wall. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. Been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That one didn't clear the wall, but it's an example of great hitting mechanics. You can't hit the ball to the opposite field with that kind of power if your approach isn't on point. Fly ball down the line makes the play. A blink. Stepping to the plate for Akron, number 6. This one the other way. And that gets down for a base hit. Nobody on with 1 out. The left fielder digs in now.
Ball. 1 ball.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Home team down by 1. Fouled off. He was late. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. Strike two. The hitter's probably feeling a
1 and
bit
2.
confused. The pitcher went inside twice, then he went outside. Good job mixing locations. And a base hit up the middle. The tying run is aboard. Stepping to the plate
Now
for
batting,
Altoona,
the
Brendan
first
Dixon.
baseman, Brendan Dixon.
Hey, no one better. Runner.
In the dirt, runner going for second. The throw, tag, he's out. Now, the left
Now
fielder,
batting,
number 17,
number 17.
1 for 2. Terrific throw from his knees behind the plate. Just unleashed a laser to get the out. Not every catcher has the ability to make that throw.
1 strike.
Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Flips for 1. Outstanding play. Inning over. 2 away, the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Round second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead.
Now
Good job to
batting,
stay
number
back on that
17.
one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Foul ball there. Mace, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2021.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty.
Two balls. 1 strike.
That misses the zone. 3-1. That's great discipline at the dish. He fell behind 0-1, then didn't overextend or get greedy. Now he's got a favorable count on 3-1. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Foul will see another payoff pitch. In the air to the right. And that's that. Next up for the Rubber Ducks, number 51. Fly ball out to left field. Hauls it in on the run. Just a shade too early with the swing and the mechanic. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Angel Henao, the next to hit. Fly ball to left, down the line. Reaches over the wall and got it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, the left fielder, number 17. And a base hit right there. Stop sign goes up at third, runners at the corners, nobody out. And next, the
Now
cleanup
batting,
hitter, Brendan
first
Dixon.
baseman, Brendan.
We're in the 11th. Runners at the
Dixon.
corners, nobody out. This one's in the dirt. Count now 2-2 as the runners
Hey,
hold.
need you right now. Here we go.
Grounder to the left side. And a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Nobody out, first and second here.
Now batting,
Digging in at the
number
plate for the
24.
curve, Wyatt Sanford. Swings, soft line drive. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Got him.
Throw behind the runner and doubled off.
The catcher, number.
Just a so-so performance at the plate. So